Okay, so if I want to go from standard form to vertex form, the process that I use is called completing the square. It's very cleverly named because you're literally making a square and then completing it, filling it in, right? Okay, so my first step is I am going to build an area model. And I'm going to put my x squared term in the bottom left. And then I'm going to take my 8x's, whatever my x term is, and I'm going to cut it in half. So half of 8x is 4x. So I'm going to put 4x and 4x. I like to annotate my notes so that when I look back at it later, I know what I did. So let's talk about what we just did here. So make an area model and make sure you make it into a square. And to do that, you have to split your x term in half. So that's what I just did there. I took my x squared and I put it in the bottom left. I split my 8x in half and I put half in each spot. Okay, now I'm going to take my plus 10, whatever your constant is, you put on the outside of your area model. So that's going to be the next thing that I'm going to write. Put your constant term, so that's the number without the variable, on the outside of the area model. Okay. I'm going to move these over a little bit so I have some more space. Okay, so this means that I've got an x and an x to multiply to x squared. If this is 4x and 4x, then these are going to be 4 and 4. So now my next step is going to be to complete the square. What would have to go into this spot to complete this square, to fill in that hole? 16. So I'm going to do 16, but then I have to balance it out because I can't add 16 to my equation without my equation changing. But if I add 16 and then subtract 16, I'm really just adding 0. So I'm going to subtract 16 on the outside. Okay, so that's your next step. Fill in the square. So in this case, I added 16 to fill in the square. And then balance it by subtracting 16. Okay, now I've got x plus 4, x plus 4. What is 10 minus 16? Negative 6. So then my final answer would be x plus 4 squared. Yes, please. X plus 4 squared. 10 minus 16 is negative 6. So there is my vertex form.